Hello. Hi. Some of the more observant ones of you in the audience might have noticed I'm brown. Fear not, I'm not here to blow shit up. I don't usually start my sets like that, but recently on the tube, there was a black guy who spit at me and said, "Fuck off, terrorist." Now, what I should have realized at the time is, you've actually cured racism, UK. Because now white and black people can just shit on brown people together. And that's progress. But instead, I saw an opportunity to fuck with this guy. I looked him in the eyes and I just went, you know what? I am a terrorist. Just last night, I entered and exploded in your girlfriend. See it, say it, sorted, bitch. But there is a genuine angst in the country now towards brown people that we are taking all the jobs, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because if we're being honest, 80% of us are driving Ubers. Like, we're driving you guys to your jobs. I think the problem is that unlike the glory days, we actually have to be paid now. People do ask me, though, that if the UK is so racist, why do so many of my lot keep coming over? And the answer is really simple. Because England won't give it back, we're just taking our wealth back one Uber ride at a time. I do need to be careful, though. I'm probably one joke away from being sent off to Rwanda. Speaking of fucked up politics, Liz beat out Rishi. Look, I'm not a fan, but he's still my hero, right? Because he's a brown guy who married rich, put all his money in tax havens, became Chancellor of the UK, and raised taxes on white people. That is the ultimate reverse card I've ever seen. And the best long game for our people. I guess you could say revenge is best served at 45% plus national insurance. Look, the irony of all of this is that Indians are fucking racist people. We are. We hate dark skin. So much so that we have a god who's fabled to be dark-skinned, but in every illustration, he's shown to be blue. Let that sink in for a second. We would rather have a fucking Smurf be our god, guys, than him be dark-skinned. A Smurf. I have a pretty complicated relationship with religion, as you can see. I think it started when I went to a Christian high school. I spent 6 years there being told, I'm going to hell for being atheist. Now I'm an accountant, so I'm thinking maybe they were onto something. I did come up with a theory, though, that the Bible was just the first porn novel ever written. Like, why do you think the most famous sex position in the world is called missionary? I've also read that there were a lot of prostitutes and wagons throughout the Bible, and I think that's how fake taxi was created. And finally, the Last Supper. 12 men and Mary sit around a table. I think we know where this video ends. Every time my girlfriend hears that joke, she's just like, ew, man, it's so gross. Why do you know so much about the Bible? But yeah, I've been dating my girlfriend 7 years now, and she's the only woman I've ever had sex with. But she's very open-minded. She says, I can go out and try having sex with other women for the experience. And I have to hand it to her. Yeah, she is very confident. But what bothers me is I'm not sure whether it's a confidence in her own abilities or just an immense confidence in the lack of mine. Like, I could go out and have sex with someone else and nobody's coming back. And you know what? She wouldn't be wrong. Because I myself have nicknamed my dick the printer. Because it looks okay, it's fit for purpose, but it never really works when you need it to. I'll leave you with one last thing. My girlfriend's taught me a lot about the female experience, Me Too, and feminism. So much so that I was in the US recently and I got a package of Amazon that I didn't want, so I got it returned. And my very first thought was, thank fuck I'm not a woman, because the government would probably force me to keep it. You know you fucked up when Amazon's affording you more rights than your own government. Anyway, I've been Archit Goenra. Thanks a lot, guys.